Hey guys, just want to do a quick video here. I got a 2013 Escalade ESV, and I'm sure many of you have noticed, if you have a car similar to that, I think this applies to all the Escalade ESVs from 2010 to 13, even 14, where they switched to that new body style in 15. But I get the mud flung up right up on the body. I just washed this the other day before I installed these, or at least somewhat washed it. You know, it flings all this junk right up on right behind the driver's side, passenger side door. So this is the 2013 Escalade ESV. It also has the drop-down step as well, which is also another thing I'm going to talk about here real quick. So, issue I had, well, might as well start with the front. So, the fronts did okay. I bought some WeatherTech mud flaps off of Amazon. After all the research I did, I could not find a mud flap that really fit. I called the dealership and they had one. It didn't look like it would fit, honestly, and I'm not even sure it came in a darker black. It looked like a lighter gray color, and it was $100 at least. So I picked up fronts and backs for I think 80 something on Amazon. I don't have both part numbers, so I apologize for that, but this is the rear mud flap 120012. The other, I think it was started with 1.2 and then maybe ended in 8 or something, but they sell it as a set on Amazon. So I was putting these in and everything seemed like it was going great. The fronts, however, when you open this door here, see that? They knock that front mud flap and push it every time. So that was kind of, you can see it already getting that little rub mark right there. A little bit obnoxious. And then I started to install the rear mud flaps to find out that they don't actually fit. Let me show you. So I threw this up on here. I've already made some modification to this one, so you won't really see as well. But I threw this up on here, and well, where it seemed like it would fit, there was no holes. The holes were up higher. So if I actually matched it up to the holes there, the trim cut over before the outside fender. So you can see I already started on some modification. So what I had to do was, as you can see here, notch out for that little extra tab right there, which sadly kind of ruins your structure. You might be able to salvage that if you really try that little corner to keep that tab, but the rest here is, I mean, it's fairly solid, so I'm not too worried about it. All it's doing is catching rain anyway, right? But so that's what I had to do. So I bought these on Amazon. I could not find a nice set that kind of had this darker matte color. There were some other options that just didn't look as nice at O'Reilly's and other places. But so anyways, this is what I had to do. I just want to give you guys a little heads up. So once I notch that out, that just slides right in there, and then we'll match up our holes. So then you can use your original screws. They that WeatherTech set does come with these screws here. And I'm going to add a washer, as you can see down there, on either end, just to spread that pressure out a little bit so it doesn't end up tearing through sooner than it needs to. So that's what I had to do there. As for the fronts, another review that I saw is a guy loosened actually his running board and just had to pound it back an inch in order to get that to work properly. So I mean, really, it's just a fraction. Sorry, just a fraction of a difference there just for it to squeeze by. So that's probably going to be my next step, is most likely getting that moved back so that doesn't touch, and then this can just sit there properly. So there you go. There is an option. Just wanted to let you guys know. It does require a lot more work than you're hoping to, and obviously you got to have well, I guess now that I look at it, you probably wouldn't have to take the tire off to do that, but for ease of access and everything, and being able to see what you want to really easily, that's what I'd recommend. Make sure you're using proper supports and get that lift up safely. and then you should be good to go. So this WeatherTech, actually called WeatherTech too, and they said no, we don't have mud flaps for that vehicle. Even without the drop down step, they said we just don't sell one. So I was a little bit surprised after I bought that on Amazon. It said this fits your vehicle, to find out it didn't. But check that out, give it a shot. It is possible. It's a lot more work than you probably are signing up for, but there is an option. I'm really sick and tired of that mud flinging up on the side of the car, making it look bad. So there you go, guys. Thanks.